is Jazz from Reflections by Jay. I decided to come bother you guys since everyone's at home. Well, at least I hope everyone's at home. I wanted to come to you guys today to talk a little bit about compression and why compression is very, very, very important after any type of surgical procedure. For instance, if you've had lipo, if you've had a tummy tuck, even a recent BBL, anything of that nature, about why compression is very, very important. And I'll let you know as far as what compression will do as far as with your BBL. So today, I did want to just start by letting everybody know, especially my gals, my girls who've recently had work done on their bodies, about why this is so important. So, okay, so let's get started. I'm going to read to you guys something from plasticsurgery.com that gives us a little in-depth information on why compression is very important. Wearing a compression garment after liposuction helps the body to recover and increase your comfort during the healing process. The body naturally produces fluids during the recovery process after a surgery. After liposuction or anything as far as like a tummy tuck, it also produces fluid after laser lipo, after a ice treatment, any type of ice treatment, cool sculpting, ice sculpting, wood therapy. These fluids can become trapped, causing swelling and discomfort and prolong the healing process. So that's when we get the seromas. Okay, so what is a seroma? A seroma is created when you have removed fat from a certain area or moved fat into another area of the body. What happens is you create a pocket. A pocket is where that fat used to sit. So now you allow, or your body can allow, or your body will produce fluid that will run into that area that will cause pain and discomfort. So many liposuction or tummy tuck patients will experience significant swelling that can last for a couple of weeks due to, the liquid filling up in those pockets. The compression garment that is applied evens out the pressure across the treatment area, preventing excess fluid buildup and helping the body to absorb any fluid that does accumulate.
Okay, so let's talk about compression garments, mainly a faja. If you just recently had surgery, a tummy tuck, liposuction, or a BBL, a faja is very much needed. They come in stage 1 and stage 2. With the stage 1 garment, as far as the stage 1 faja, after surgery, fluids need to be expelled and the surgeon won't be able to get everything during the surgical process. So the need for the stage 1 garment is to help expel and compress the fluid in the body that's left over to get the amount of swelling and bruising down to a minimum. So this garment is very, very important with getting out that excess fluid and to minimize this, the scarring and the bruising, and to, pretty much, like I said before, to go ahead and get all of that swelling down. Now, with the stage 2 garment, that one is for compression as well, but that one is once you get to your phase where you have mostly all of the liquid out or any of the fluid that's in the body that needs to be expelled, but you want to keep the compression down so that you don't have anything, like we said, any seromas or anything of that nature. So you want to keep that down, and it also helps with the look of your surgery. So you don't want your surgery to look a certain way. So I have so many different ladies that come into me to get their aftercare treatments that I end up seeing so many different variations of the faja. Some of them come all the way up above the breast. Some of them come below the breast. Some of them have zippers. Some of them have clamps. Some of them have clamps and zippers. Some of them zip up on the side. Some of them zip up on the back. It's basically based on what your doctor, is recommending or which you feel is the best for you. So there's no specific as far as faja, but I just used the one on the screen as an example. I can tell you this, I do prefer a faja with clamps instead of a zipper, only because if you've had a surgical procedure that had anything to do with your abdomen area, you're going to continue to lose inches in that area. So if you're using a faja with a zipper, that faja with the zipper will become too big at some point. So if you get one with the clamps, you'll be able to clamp it and tighten that faja up. But wait, there's more. So what goes inside of your faja? So don't forget your ab compression board. You'll need that to maximize your compression. Also to help you with that finished look so that you're all smooth down in the abdomen area. You'll need your back lumbar. That will be used to make sure that you don't get any wrinkles or rolls or create any back fat. And it'll keep your garment nice and smooth in the back. And you'll also need your lipofoam. Those are needed for your left and your right side. You put those in so that you don't create any type of dents, folds, or creases, and it also keeps you extra smooth and maximizes your curvature.
Okay, so let's talk about us girls that are post out as far as any type of procedure that we have had done, regardless if it was invasive or non-invasive, how we can maintain our results years later. I haven't had anything done as far as to my body for a couple of years, as far as every once in a while I'll do a laser lipo treatment or something like that when I have free time. But to maintain my results and to keep everything flat and everything looking good, I just do just a real simple compression, as far as a compression procedure. So, or compression routine. So I use a fairly inexpensive garment. I know I see a lot of people with all types of waist trainers, all types of things, but I'm actually gonna post a link to my waist garment that I use that works wonders for me, that is very, very inexpensive. So this garment, and I'll show you about my whole setup. This garment is a Miss Belt, and you can get this on Amazon. It's very, very inexpensive. I do believe you can also get it from Walmart. And when I'm telling you that it compresses, it compresses. So how this garment works is, you fasten it, and then you can bring in the sides. You can bring it in as much as you can take as far as compression on your sides, and to sometimes I bring it down more to work on that fupa area to give you that curve. Now right now I don't look like much of a curve because of these shorts I have on. You probably can see that these shorts are the kind that have the compression shorts that have the butt out. So what I'm doing, and I usually don't have both on, but for taping and videoing purposes and the fact that the windows are open, I have on both. And so you can kind of see what I do as far as us girls. Now you can do this if you've had a BBL. I do let my BBL girls know that this is something that will help with the lift. I personally have not had anything done, but I need help with that lift. And also this helps with fighting as far as the cellulite. And right now I'm like in my first stages of fighting cellulite. So this is something that you can sleep in. I also sleep in my garment probably every other week. I'll sleep in for the whole week, then it's on and off, but you don't have to do it as much or whatever you're comfortable with once you are, post out. So this is what this looks like. So I do this to do the lift. And then also the compression, this garment will work for compression for you girls who are compressing as far as the thigh area, or if you're working with like cellulite in the cellulite area. So ultimately this garment, I'm not gonna turn around, but you can, as far as this one, it comes up really high. So not only are you working out the butt part, but you are also compressing. It's helping with compression of the stomach area. So if you get these, you can find them. They're really short in the area and then they come down here. But I would recommend getting the garment that comes all the way up so that you can maximize your compression. For my laser lipo girls and my wood therapy girls, or my non-invasive service, my ice services girls, you already know, and this is very old. I've had my compression, my binder for years. It's raggedy, but it still works. So this compression garment, which is actually, I like better than a waist trainer, goes as tight as you can get it to go. And I usually tighten one part first. Mine comes in, most, everybody that comes to me, the garment comes in just one. It doesn't have the two. But mine has the two. It's very old. But so you take that, and the garment, you guys, you just take it, you tighten it as tight as possible. And this is also something very comfortable to sleep in, and it helps with compressing. So this is what I recommend for my laser lipo wood therapy and my ice treatment girls when they're just wearing it alone. This also is very important, as you can see earlier in the video when I was listing things that are needed to go with your stage 1 and 2 garments. This is also needed on the top of your thigh highs for ultimate compression.
All right, so if you have any questions, please feel free to hit me up, and I'll see you guys next time. Have fun in quarantine. Stay safe. Stay at home.